And welcome back to episode 6 of Jollof Meets Biryani. Meow, 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 meow. As you guys can see, we have kind of a new setup, right?
Yeah, do you guys like it? Comment down below.
Comment down below if you like it. So yeah, we got tired of the boring news reporter.
I told you guys in the last podcast that we would change it up a little bit.
Yeah, and we did. So the last one with the black background, it was very bleh. We had the Christmas lights in the background, which is very blah as well.
Did you guys like the dual colors?
So yeah, that was kind of like our we don't know what we're doing. Let's just put a backdrop up there, and
now we've leveled up a little bit.
We've leveled up. We've gone from level 0 to 1. Yeah, so it's a little better.
Please, let's address another elephant in the room. Are these ugly paintings that he made us put on there? First of all, whose is better? One of those are mine. One of those are his. We did one of those, go to the painting place and paint. And it was so much fun.
Yeah, we didn't have anything to put back there as decoration, so
we're in the works of getting something
that
for it.
Will suffice for now. So you see how, again, you know how we were talking about relationships, the husband or the man just gets blamed for anything. She first said this was my idea.
That
and
was
it was
his
a bad
idea.
But now she just said she agreed with me that we had nothing else, so we had to put it up. We had nothing else, so we had to put something there.
No, I was going to say let's buy something new.
Yeah, but that would have taken a couple of days, and we would have missed out on not vlogging opportunities, but podcast opportunities. So I'm trying to get the quantity out there, and the quality will.
I'm all about quality.
Yeah, if it was up to her, we'd be podcasting once every year. So
that's not true, you guys. I'm so down to do more than one.
I have to be the one to kind of push.
Do I look like a robot? Do I look like I'm really stiff right now? These are really nice chairs, you guys. I really like these chairs. They're really comfortable, and we're not like swiveling all the time, but I feel like I need to loosen up a little bit.
Okay. So I do have a quote word joke of the day.
Oh, yeah.
Sponsored by, we don't have a sponsor yet, but hey, if you guys want to sponsor us, let me know. We can put your brand or image or whatever right
here.
Are we leveled? Right there.
Right there.
Bam, right there.
Uh-huh.
So the quote of the day is, and I actually heard this.
We said that this has to be your ultimate quote of the day.
It's a good one, but I actually heard this in a meeting, in a summit I was a part of last week.
Dang.
And the quote is, place the crown on your head and then grow into it.
Go ahead, tell us what that means.
So that means is, it can be as basic as, people putting labels on you, people kind of defining what they want you to be. That could be your parents, it could be your friends, it could be your inner circle, it could be any teachers, kind of saying, oh, this person is good at this, they should be this, do this, do this, do this. And you might like that, but I think put the crown on your head and grow into it means whatever you were destined to do, just it'll come to fruition.
What if you're
happen.
Not sure what you're destined to do?
It'll still happen, right? So if you have a motivation, if you have goals, if you have a certain passion for just life in general, I don't think anybody with that kind of drive is going to be 70, 80 years old still trying to figure out what they want to do in life, right? So when you get to that point, you'll know this is what I was meant to do. So meaning as a baby, right, your head is going to be way too small for a crown, meaning you have all these, you don't know what you're meant to do yet. You have this huge thing above you, don't know how to fit into it yet. But once you find that, okay, this is what I was meant to do, you grow into it.
Wow, that was deep.
Place the crown on your head and grow into it.
Wait, is that really what they taught you in the summit?
That's what they said.
Wait, is this a summit for work?
Yeah, it was a, what was it? It was a Black Men in Leadership Summit. My work actually, sponsored for me to be a part of.
He's actually going to be speaking at a summit.
Yeah, I'm actually going to be speaking at a summit later in August. It's going to be in, I believe, Detroit, Michigan.
Why'd you say it like that?
Like what?
Detroit? It's Detroit.
It's Detroit.
What?
Who says Detroit?
Detroit, Michigan?
Man.
What?
Literally everyone says Detroit.
Did you?
No, everyone says Detroit. I say Detroit. Shout out Big Sean.
Detroit.
Wait.
Okay.
See, you see how it says okay? She doesn't know that's the original
I do know that.
Big Sean.
I know Big Sean.
Yeah, but you know that was his little, you know how
Drake, I know that. Yeah.
Drake has it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
What does Lil Wayne has?
The
light. Was that Quagmire? What? Was that Quagmire from Family Guy? Lil Wayne has a lighter flick.
Oh yeah. You're yeah, but he laughs like
Who laughs like that? That was like a Quagmire meets
No, he laughs
SpongeBob.
like that. Okay.
Girl, what?
Who else?
If Lil Wayne ever did that on the track, Lil Wayne would not be who Lil Wayne is today.
Wait,
who else?
Wiz Khalifa he's
Yeah, he has his laugh, but
Yeah,
that
maybe
sounds
see-
like a dying sheep.
okay.
Who else?
Wait, what's Wiz Khalifa? You do a good like impersonation.
I don't know how to do Wiz Khalifa. French Montana, huh? Right?
Oh yeah.
Huh?
We the best. Khalid?
DJ
DJ Khaled.
DJ
Or is it
Khaled. Well,
DJ
he says a lot, but
Yeah,
I'm
right.
trying to think who else.
Who else is? What other rappers? He just told me that Quavo and Offset and whatever
Yeah,
whatever
apparently
the third
I
guy's
saw
name
that.
is,
Apparently,
broke up.
Migos aren't the Migos no more.
Me and Kay went to a Drake and Migos concert,
that was
and
a
it
fire
was
concert.
so good. But he said that was not his best Drake. Like that was not your best.
Yeah,
concert.
if any of you guys went to the Drake versus Wayne concert, this was like maybe it might have been 8 years ago, 8, 9. I don't know. It was a long
we
time
weren't
ago.
friends at that time, right?
I don't know, probably not. But it was the
No, it
Drake
was while you were
versus.
in.
Yeah,
You were
it
in
was.
DePaul.
Yeah,
Yeah, so no,
I
we
think
weren't.
so. Yeah, it was a Drake versus Wayne concert. Where it was
That
like,
would be.
that
sick.
was it was. This is when like Wayne was still in his prime. Drake was still great. They just kept going hit for hit, song for song. It was a great concert. It was at Tinley Park. If you're in the Chicagoland area, you know where that is. Open field. So amazing show.
Have I been
but
to Tinley Park for a concert?
no, you've never been to Tinley Park. For not that I know of.
No, I mean the first concert that I ever went to was The Weeknd. When The Weeknd was like good. I don't think with The Weeknd.
This girl took me to a
Khalid
concert. It was.
It was
She
a
claimed to be a
vibe.
Khalid fan. Oh, that's
Okay,
she
this
knew
is what it
maybe
was.
2 songs.
No, that's because I was really into his first album, All American, and then he came out with his second album, and I wasn't as into it.
Yeah, but he came with that second album like for the purposes of going on the tour.
Yeah, so what am I
That's-
supposed to do?
Why would you?
He didn't go on a tour for All American. I know
How do
every
you-
single song.
He
every
did. It was
single-
just a smaller tour.
Well, I didn't know.
This girl.
I was a fan of The Weeknd and Khalid before everybody else became a fan of them, and then they became hyped, and then I stopped listening to them.
Speaking of being a fan of something before everyone else, Mexican pizzas.
Okay, let's
What?
talk about this
What?
because I feel very strongly about this.
Talk about it.
Okay, so Mexican pizzas, Taco Bell, they came back, right? And it was like a big deal. Do you know who was the one who brought it back?
Taco Bell.
No, well, duh. Oh,
Girl, what? Where's
Doja
McDonald's?
Cat. Doja Cat was the one who was like, bring it back. And then they're like, okay, we'll bring it back. So she has like all the power or whatever. So she brings it back. They bring it back. And then like the whole world was like, oh my God, it tastes just as good as it was before. Oh my God, we miss this. Who got Mexican pizzas back in the day?
That's
when
true.
Mexican
There
pizzas
was
were
only
there?
a few people, my wife being one of them, that I knew actually liked the Mexican pizzas, and she would substitute the beef for beans or whatever. But now that it came back, it's like
Everybody's
Popeye's chicken
like-
all over again.
Yeah.
You know
Right.
how Popeye's chicken was a craze? Now everywhere I go, everywhere I see, people are posting pictures about,
My cousin was like,
y'all didn't like Mexican
no.
pizzas?
And then my cousin was like, she went to 3 different Taco Bells just to get the Mexican pizza. I'm like, why is it so hype? But nobody like it's
Society is such a fad right now.
so crazy.
Society
But like
is such a fad
that was
right now.
TikTok that did that.
Yeah.
TikTok has
TikTok
created
is a monster.
crazy. I mean, okay, like what are some of the trends? They did the thing from KFC, those
What?
Nashville tenders, remember?
I don't remember.
Okay, that was a huge one, the Nashville tenders. What else was big ones? Was it like the McDonald's chicken sandwiches, the spicy chicken sandwiches? There was like a huge war between like the Burger King sandwich and the McDonald's
But that
sandwich.
was it. I mean, that was all just the ripple effect of Popeyes. Popeyes was like
Yeah.
TikTok really blew that up, and then obviously every other chain.
That's why Burger King
wanted
came out
to-
with their
McDonald's,
spicy chicken.
Popeyes, even low key, Chick-fil-A's been having a great chicken sandwich for the longest time, but we haven't had Chick-fil-A in a while. But
I love Chick-fil-A.
but yeah, that was our rant on the Mexican pizza.
Yeah, but guys, like I used to eat Mexican pizzas when I was like a kid. Did I eat it when we were in college?
Yeah.
I used to, yeah, like
Yeah.
all the time. And the potato soft tacos, fire.
Yep.
Those two things.
That's what that was one of our great college
Yeah.
memories.
Go to Taco Bell.
Going to Taco Bell and having rap battles
We
with
would
all of our friends.
Literally sit in the car and just like rap. Like we would play a beat of our phones, and we would even do that at like when we were just hanging out with everybody. We'd put a beat on, and then everybody would have to rap to it.
Yeah,
That's
and then
how
when
we
when
bond.
she said in the car, she meant like the car is it's like a restaurant.
Huh?
This girl, she doesn't get the cues. She's put all the biz out there. So what were we doing in the car?
We were rapping
With who?
with all our friends.
How many friends put in the car?
My roommates plus you.
I'm just kidding. Yeah. So, but that's what we did. We had Mexican pizzas.
He's trying to out us for not even doing anything.
She had Mexican pizzas, but
What's your go-to order? Let's do that. Let's say our go-to orders from like
different, just
like
random places.
Yeah, fancy
all right,
places.
Let's go.
Guys, I'm hungry. I'm really hungry right now.
All right, we'll start off with Panda Express.
Okay, done.
Okay,
You can go
what?
first.
Or you go first.
Okay, so when I go to Panda Express.
No. You mean you have to say what?
Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
When
Let's see
that's
if
a
she
good
knows.
idea. Okay, when he goes to Panda Express, he gets every time the plate with the 2 entrees, white rice for both entrees. He sometimes used to get fried rice, but now most of the time he gets white rice, and then he gets double orange chicken.
Double orange chicken.
Yeah, what's mine?
And hers, it'll be chow mein.
Uh-huh.
Either chow mein or fried rice, right? Sometimes you
Never
get fried rice. Okay, chow mein.
because I don't like peas.
Chow mein, and then she will get honey walnut shrimp.
Woo!
Honey walnut shrimp.
Okay.
And sometimes I might slide her a piece or two of magic. You know what I
He
mean?
does. He's a bad influence, you guys.
All right.
Okay, Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
Okay, wait. I'm trying to think of what your order. Oh,
I know. Yeah, I know what you
okay.
get. You get obviously the
Yeah.
Mexican pizza, substitute the beef
Uh-huh.
with the beans.
Uh-huh.
That's it.
What else do I get?
Oh,
Taco
the
Bell?
potato soft taco.
I mean, that's a classic.
Potato soft
$1.
taco.
So fire. Okay, when he goes to Taco Bell, he gets the chicken quesadillas.
Yeah.
And do you get? Hold on. Shh. He gets the chicken.
Doom, 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 doom.
Get chalupas.
Doom. Yep, chalupas.
Yes, chalupas. Okay.
So 2 chalupas.
Yeah.
Let's
yeah.
do one more.
Okay. McDonald's.
We really don't eat. You really don't eat McDonald's.
Yeah, I'll get a fish fillet. I've restarted liking the fish fillet. One of my cousins told me
disgusting.
Okay, I'm not into tartar sauce, so instead of tartar sauce, I do mayo and
Girl, what?
and then I do shredded lettuce.
That's kind of gross. I just get the Big Mac.
Yeah, he just and
Plain
you
and
do
simple.
the spicy chicken
Yeah,
sandwiches.
sometimes, but it's not really all that.
What's another place that we could say?
Um.
Chick-fil-A. Well, my order is specific. His is he just gets the spicy chicken sandwiches.
Yeah, she either gets one of
Deluxe.
2 things. If she's like sick or in the mood, large chicken noodle soup.
Whew.
If she's not, it's the Cobb salad with avocado ranch.
Mm-hmm.
No bacon,
There you go.
obviously. What do I get?
You get the deluxe.
Yeah, very simple.
Yeah, he just gets. He's like the most basic.
I'm not
eater
basic.
Of
I
all
just know what I
time.
like. This girl will go to every restaurant and
That's not
try
true.
something random that she does not like.
That's not
and
true.
she always takes. And I'm fine with taking recommendations, but the reason why I don't take recommendations from anyone is because
Yeah, he gets annoyed when I take
is
recommendations.
because everyone has different taste buds. Like, right, I don't eat shrimp, I don't eat mushrooms. So let's say I didn't know who Summer was, and I came across her one day, and she was like, "Oh, I went to this restaurant." I was like, "Oh, I'm going there next week. What do you recommend?" She's gonna say, "Oh, get this shrimp dish or get this mushroom dish." When she doesn't know, I hate that stuff. That's why.
But I like everything.
That's why. True. That's why I don't take recommendations. I just go there.
But that's why I do take recommendations.
But then she'll take recommendation and not like it.
That's not true.
And then
When is
fake
okay?
like she liked
wait.
it.
When's the last time that's happened?
Every time.
Wrong.
Every time. She'll
No.
pretend like she likes it, but she won't, just so she doesn't think it's wasting money, but she really doesn't like it. So that's why I just go there. I see what I like. There has to be some type of pasta,
That's
some
why
type of
like
chicken, some type of rice.
I can order for him anywhere we go.
Yeah.
Anywhere we go, I can figure out what he wants because he just likes
Because
classic.
I don't waste food.
Have you guys ever been, those of you who are from the Chicagoland area, have you ever been to Salt? That's where we're going, that Salt Burger place. That's where we're going on Saturday.
Oh, I'm not going there.
Why?
Because some of the places, I heard it was weak, man.
You've never been there. So why
It's
don't you, why are you
weak.
taking,
It's weak.
he's taking other people's advice saying that it's weak.
Because it's a burger place.
So
Every
who
burger
knows?
place
He
is
loves
the same.
For those of you who are from Chicago, he loves Bumper to Burger.
Yeah. But Salt is
I like Bumper to Burger too, but maybe it's good.
Nah, it's hyped up because everybody else hypes it up. And
That's another thing that's hype. But
yeah,
Stacy's do that a lot.
when's the last place we've been to that's hyped that was actually good? Hyped up by your people.
Oh my God, that is
Like where?
disrespectful.
Give me an example.
Bumper to Burger.
But I had Bumper.
Guys, I love seafood boils,
Bumper to
too.
Burger has been around for a long time.
Would you ever go to a seafood boil with me?
No. But
He
anywho,
hates seafood boils.
yeah, you can tell we're hungry. I hate seafood boils because I don't eat seafood. That's why.
Yeah.
Anywho, you can tell we're very hungry. But again, I hope you guys like our setup.
Yeah, we're gonna really change these pictures though. So if I want it to be cats.
So if you have any
Forward up to
recommendations
me.
for cat canvases, I think specifically canvas, because I think canvas will just go better with
If I was a good painter, I would
the
do that.
ambiance of this versus like a frame or something just random, or like a huge plant or something.
Yeah,
kind
but
of-
huge plants are really expensive.
True, even fake ones.
You know what we didn't talk about? We didn't talk about the TikTok. The
Oh yeah.
meetup.
So here's what. So
oh my gosh, and we have to tell them about the live that we went
yeah.
on.
So I know these past couple weeks I've been saying I want to do like a TikTok live. We want to do TikTok live, but it didn't happen. But first, I don't, because when I reach out to people saying, "Hey, you want to do this? Do you want to be a participant? Do you want to be featured?" I feel like people still thought it was like it's gonna be like I put them on live with another person.
Right.
They talk. That's not it.
No.
It'll literally be like this. Like it'll be us two, and then we bring you on. So you be the
Right.
third person, and you talk to us for a couple minutes, and that's it. You
Like
talk to
super chill.
yeah, very chill, very casual. But that idea, it's still I'm still gonna do it eventually, but it's probably not gonna be on TikTok. Why? Because we found out we did go live just to chat. But we found out on TikTok you have to have minimum 1,000 followers to have a live. Instagram, it's not like that. If you have Instagram, you can get on. Facebook, it's the same thing. If you have an account,
Does
you can
Facebook
get.
have a live?
Pretty sure, yeah, they have it live. You can get on, but on TikTok specifically, because TikTok, feeds on user engagement. So they want minimum 1,000 followers for you to be on live, not to even host your live. For that, you have to obviously host your live. But if we have, certain amount of followers and we request you, you have to have 1,000 followers. Like we meet all the requirements. My account meets all the requirements. But in order to bring you on, you would have to meet the live
Like you don't
requirements.
even like have the option. Like the
Yeah.
button's not even there. We were on live and we were trying to go on live with somebody else just to like talk
Right.
to them. And for like the longest time, everybody in the chat was like trying to help us figure it out. And then I ended up Googling it and it showed that, yeah, you have to have 1,000 followers. So then.
So
well,
yeah, so that's why we couldn't.
Yeah.
So that TikTok idea meetup is really not possible. So we might eventually move it to Instagram, but I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna organize it a little better and then get a healthy. Because what I did was I kind of put the idea out there. I set the date, but I didn't have the numbers that I want as far as people to participate. So I think that's be the first thing I do now is get a certain number of people who said, "Yeah, sure, we're down," and then start saying it's gonna be on this date.
I feel like surprisingly we got a lot more girls than we did boys.
Yeah, we had a handful of girls.
Yeah.
These boys are scary.
Like
out
we
here,
had a
but-
bunch of girls who were like at least just like
Yeah.
asking questions about it, trying to get
Yeah.
more information about it. But I feel like a lot of guys
all
were,
these boys are talk. Now you wonder why you're not married, right?
Dang.
I'm just kidding, but I'm not though. But I mean, again, it's just another avenue of putting yourself out there. Obviously, there's a
It's
fear.
hard. I mean,
there's
I get
a fear
it.
of
It could be hard.
yeah, exactly. Not everyone's like that. There's a fear of, hey, am I gonna look stupid? If people are gonna take screenshots and all over the place. Yeah, that's there.
Damn,
but
you're
again,
putting fears into them.
it's another avenue. Just put it out there. But yeah, so we were on live. So we were just randomly bringing in people into our live, and we met this guy named Dalton.
Dang, how do you remember that?
He's funny, man.
We loved
Funny
him.
guy.
He came in with a wig.
Yeah, he was.
I think honestly, like I would love to do like a live every week just to talk to random people. We talked
Yeah.
to 3 random people. So the first person,
Oh yeah.
well, actually, the first person that we talked to was that girl.
What girl?
The girl
Oh,
who she's
the
in
black
every,
chick?
yeah.
So the first girl, I'll let you.
Yeah,
explain
so
that.
she was in, so okay, super normal. We were just chatting with her, talking about life, and that was the day of our like TikTok meetup. So we were talking about how that was our plan, whatever. And so she, at the end of our conversation, was like, "I'm gonna shoot my shot." She's like, "I am currently with a girl, and I'm trying to add a third person to make our relationship a polyamorous relationship."
Ooh, word of the day.
I know, polyamorous.
Spell it.
POLYAMOROUS. Horous.
I don't know if that's right or wrong. I don't know how to spell
I'm
it.
pretty
But
sure that's right. Anywho, I'm really good at word games. So I think that was right.
Yeah.
Anyways, so she was shooting her shot. She gave us like her Instagram and like followed us and stuff like that. Our cats. And yeah, she wants to add a male into her relationship with her and her girlfriend.
Yep.
Whoa.
Into a throuple.
Into a throuple.
So if you guys watch The Circle, you'll know.
Wait, really?
Throuple.
Oh yeah, this
Yeah.
new season of The Circle.
So, but yeah, which
Okay,
was
so
very interesting.
That was very interesting. That was the first person. Then the second person was Dalton.
Was it Dalton?
Wait, was Dalton the
No,
one?
was that guy from Texas, from Dallas, right?
Was
that
that
was talking
Dalton?
basketball. No. So the second guy was. Did we talk to this guy from Dallas? Just normal
Is that
guy.
the second guy we talked to?
Yeah.
He
So-
was really, really nice.
Yeah, he was nice.
He told us that he officiated his sister's wedding.
Yep. So he officiated his sister's wedding, which was pretty awesome.
Like the conversation,
Yeah,
Like,
they just.
so
and the-
random.
And then the last person we talked to,
That was Dalton.
Dalton.
Dalton came in with the wig with neon lights, a fake background.
He was.
We were a
he
little
was-
nervous to begin with.
And then I said something. His response to it was purr. Purr.
That's my new
See,
word.
I feel like
purr.
Dalton. He's one of those people that needs to be on TV somewhere.
100% he needs to be on
TV.
something.
He's
You
he's
followed him on TikTok.
yeah. I followed him on TikTok.
His TikToks were a little.
Yeah, he's a character.
Yeah,
man.
he's a character.
Funny guy. He's
I went on his live afterwards, and he was just talking about like random stuff.
Yeah,
he's funny.
yeah. So I'm gonna probably put his TikTok in our description so you guys
Wow.
can follow him.
That's really
I'm
nice.
that guy now.
Wow, you're
Link in
really-
description down below.
Oh my
I'm
god,
just kidding.
that's really nice.
But it was So, but eventually, like I said, we'll probably end up moving that to a different platform just so we can get the audience we like to see.
Yeah.
Without any restrictions. And part of that live we were just talking about random conversations. We talked about if you're in a couple, would you let your significant other?
I forgot about that.
Would you let your significant other hang out with the opposite gender one-on-one? And I said it's situational, it's circumstantial, but in some situations I would. A situation being,
He was making it very much like
no, but it's
okay, this and this and this have to line up for me to be able to hang
right.
out
No,
with
so but I'm
opposite
saying so right now, let's say, and we have to so right now, I would let her hang out with like one of my guy best friends.
gender. You would be okay with.
I'd be
that.
okay
You
with it,
let
but
me.
not like he has to be like my top 3 like guy best friends because I have to know them. But the situation would have to be right. Meaning, if us 3, if let's say we're married, obviously, and I have a guy best friend who's single, and he's my best friend, not her best friend, my best friend. I've known way before I met her, which in this case, it would be. For example, well, I don't want to put his name out there, but you know who you are. Let's say we were in a group chat. It
What
was
if he
me-
doesn't know who he is?
Yes, she's like, man, am I Kay's best friend? Or is he talking about somebody else? But let's
How
say,
many best friends do you have? How many would you say
man,
you have?
see, I don't, because what if I say it now? People are like, wait
Yeah.
a minute.
Wait,
I'm not gonna
you were
do
just
that.
about to say 2.
No, I wasn't.
You
So, but
were.
listen. If I was in a group chat with me, my wife, and my guy best friend,
Mm-hmm.
and we were all like, let's get dinner tonight, right? My single guy best friend. I was like, sure, we're down. We agreed to it in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
Evening comes by, and he's like, you were still down, right? I'm like, dang, I got pulled into a whole bunch of work. I have to go do this.
But Summer, you can still go.
No, and no, let's say Summer responds first. Summer goes, yeah, I'm still down. But then like 20 minutes later, I respond saying, actually, I got pulled into something. Go
but
out.
we live in the same house.
What if I'm out? Like I have back coaching or something. It's running late. Or I have
That's
work
weird.
to do. See, but the thing is, it would have to be like my guy best friend. It can't be any of her friends. It has to be my guy.
Well,
And
I don't even have
and I've hung out with your friends.
my
before.
guy friends.
No, your friends that are female.
Yeah,
before.
you have, but that was first of all like we were in different like that. Those were circumstantial too. All of those times were circumstantial. It's not like
So right now,
like okay, like nobody. I mean, for us, for our relationship, obviously relationships are different, and like everyone else has different boundaries, and maybe you're okay with letting your significant. First of all, let's start here. Let's start here before I go back to that. Okay.
so you wouldn't let me?
No, I wouldn't.
Not with a single, not
No.
with your bestest of best friends.
And it's okay. So this is where I'm
What if
getting
they're
at.
married?
No, this is where I'm getting at. It has nothing to do with trust. Let me get that straight. Because I used to have a friend who used to be like, when I would talk about this kind of stuff, he used to be like, that's weird. Like, you don't trust your significant other. Like, why wouldn't you let them hang out with people? Like, they're allowed to do whatever they want. Yes, true. They're allowed to do whatever they want. But it's just about the principle of it. Like, it has nothing to do with me not trusting you or me not trusting the girl, or it has nothing to do with that. You just don't, like, it's
That's
just
true,
like
and
a
I see that,
boundary
right.
type thing.
You never know
where-
what could come of that.
Exactly. Like, okay, in our religion, we believe in Islam, and in Islam, like, you know, you don't do the little stuff so it doesn't become the bigger stuff. So, like, yeah, you might be in your brain, I could go to this party, like, I won't drink, I don't smoke, I don't hang out with the opposite gender, like, I'm good. But then if you put yourself in that position, which obviously people make mistakes, things happen, we're obviously not perfect either, but like, when you put yourself in that situation, you just never know what could lead to this, what could lead to that. Then it starts off really, really tiny, then it can get bigger.
Right.
That's where
True.
you just don't, because that's how things happen.
I mean, that's true. That makes sense in seeing it that way. Yes. But
But you'd still let me hang out with your guy friends.
right now, so you know who my guy friends are.
Yeah.
Like in my, like those two that I was gonna mention.
Mm-hmm. So he just,
Well, actually, those two that I was gonna mention, both of them, I wouldn't care, honestly. Like those two, and then
don't you feel like,
my iMessage group chat, right?
you wouldn't care about any of them?
Not a single person. Those are my
They're
guys.
they're all with girls.
Exactly. So it makes it,
So what if they were all single?
yeah, because I've known them longer than you.
I would just,
I don't know. May have to
it would just
rethink
be
it.
weird.
But maybe not. Maybe not those guys, because some
See?
of those guys are reckless. But
See,
those two, I don't care,
why? Okay, tell me why.
because one, I know them and I know how much, like, I know how much I mean to them. I
But
know
that
how
goes
much
back
they
to
to
trust.
me.
That goes back
Yeah.
to trust. So it has
I just
nothing to
trust.
do with.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I trust them.
But you just agreed with me that it has nothing to
I
do
don't know.
with trust.
I don't know.
Of
I'm
course,
on the fence
like,
about it.
two of my best friends are my cousins. Like, they're my family. Like, I know they would absolutely never ever do anything. You know, cross anything. And still,
Hey, you never know, cuz, you know what I'm saying?
No.
In
They're
our
both
first
married.
podcast-
One's about to have 4 children. So no thanks. But you're a freak.
You know what I'm saying? I know how the brown things feel about the chocolate. So you know what I'm saying?
No.
I'm just kidding, dog.
But like, okay, obviously I trust all my friends more than anything, and I know they would never ever do something like that. But like I said, it has nothing to do with trust. It's just like, I just wouldn't do it. Like, it's not anything. I just
So
wouldn't
you're
do
saying
it.
you would never do it. You would. So you're saying
And I would not be okay with you doing it.
So you're saying you would never allow me to hang out with any of your girlfriends one-on-one.
First of all, you would never ask. It's
I
not
would never.
me-
Of course, I would never ask.
Yeah.
But I'm saying. I'm saying.
Put me. Okay, here
I'm
this.
saying I don't know. I'm on the fence if I would
you
let.
do
I wouldn't
this?
say no that I wouldn't let you hang out with my guy friends one-on-one. But certain guys.
Okay, but do this. Ready?
Let's
do
do it.
this.
Mhm.
Okay. Put me in a situation with my friends that I would be okay with. Think of a situation like you can think of a whole like you were doing with your guy friends. Think of a situation where you think that obviously you're not going to be like, "Oh, I'm going to go hang out with blah." And like you would obviously never do that, right?
Of course not.
Right? So you're thinking of it more in a situational way. So in what situation would you hang out with my friend by themselves, or even like a group of my friends or whatever?
If I was needed them for something,
That's different.
how is that different? Okay, not needed
Okay,
for
so
something.
explain. Here's what I explain.
Okay, let's say it's I need to have pictures taken.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
come
Let's
on,
have
that's different.
How's that different? Let's say it's a summer day. I need to have
That's not
pictures
hanging
taken.
out.
But let me finish. It's a summer day. I need to have pictures taken somewhere by our house,
Uh-huh.
right? And I take the pic, and we take the pictures. Like, man, I'm hungry. Let's go get coffee real quick, or let's go get ice cream real quick. That's never happened, but I'm saying, isn't that something that could? That's just something that just flows.
I can only think of 2 people who you would do that with.
Now I'm about to get canceled.
No. Like
I'm about to get canceled on the whole podcast.
So the people who I'm thinking of are my two roommates, And so my two roommates, like he was really close with them as he was with me during our time at NIU.
Right.
So those are the only two people I'm thinking of who you do
Right.
that with.
Yeah. So, but I'm saying,
Maybe
but,
even my cousin.
right, probably not. But I'm saying, but the thing is,
Okay, fine. That was a good circumstance.
see,
That was
that's
a
what
good
I'm
one.
saying. So that's what I'm saying, because we could be taking pictures. I need pictures, and I know this person's really good at, with
But
photography.
that's still okay. Give me a situation where it's just like hanging out. Like that's okay. That's
I'd be
from
like,
doing something more
I can hit them up
businessy.
and be like, hey, shorty, Summer's not here. Pull up to the crib.
He does that to me all the time. I'll like walk into a room and he'll be like, "Oh yeah, Summer's not here right now." oh, she's here.
Whoa, there she is. Never mind. I'll call you back later.
That's
I mean, but
so
now
annoying.
that we're married, we've been married 4 years. It's highly unlikely.
Right.
It's highly
Right.
unlikely.
Like
But
we at any time
actually,
we
realistically, it probably never happened.
never
To be
happened.
honest, it's probably never happened. There just aren't. The situation will never present itself like
And
that.
like
It just wouldn't
he's
happen.
friends with all of my friends.
Yeah.
I would say like and like can carry conversations with all my friends by himself. Like doesn't need me there. I feel same like pretty much vice versa.
Yeah.
Like I can talk to your friends, especially those two that you were mentioning. Like
Who do you think my best looking friends are?
that's weird. He does say that one of my friends is very much like me, and actually that's so funny. One of my friends, my cousin, is just like me. You say we're like very similar.
Oh, yeah, it's very,
and then
very.
he has a friend. His best friend is very, very similar to him.
Yeah.
That's
funny,
really
actually,
interesting. I never thought of that.
Yeah.
I don't know why you think that we're very similar because I don't
You guys
think
have the same mannerism, same personality. You guys are
That's
just
so
look
weird.
different. That's it. But I don't know.
I think you're the only person who thought it. Like I feel like everybody who sees you and your friend. I don't know why is it weird that we're hiding? We're not.
Yeah, I
saying their
mean, because
names?
I don't know if they want to be put out there.
Yeah, whatever. Anywho, like him and his friend, they are. It's annoying.
We're very similar.
Very
Very
similar.
similar.
But I feel like everybody thinks that about you guys, but I think you're the only person who thinks that about me and my friend.
No, you guys are the same person. If you guys
Really?
knew who I was talking about, they're the same person. Not, they don't look alike, but the way they talk, way they act, it's just very, very similar.
Really?
But
That's interesting.
I don't know. So now
That's an
I'm
interesting
gonna
topic.
I'm gonna come back on that one. Maybe.
No, but I think we both kind of like like you gave me one situation.
Yeah, but that's a very specific situation.
Specific, yeah.
Even now, thinking about it, it just would be weird.
Like I think
be
you'd be
weird.
like
Yeah, it's kind of
like
weird.
oh call
Yeah.
me. You'd call
Yeah.
me and be
like
like
prior to marriage, maybe, but now that we're married, it's just
Mm-hmm.
it's just weird. So it just wouldn't happen. Realistically, that wouldn't happen.
So we really like talking about this kind of stuff, like
Yeah.
situational, what ifs. Like
Right.
it's fun to talk about.
Like how in like Islam, I'm allowed like 3 more wives.
Oh.
So it's like
Got it.
we're still trying to figure
Right.
out.
He
you
wants
know,
to create a polyamorous relationship.
Yes, so we're trying to figure
Sister
out.
Wives. So catch me on the next season of Sister Wives.
But
Does
and
Sister Wives still go on?
I think
I've
so.
never
I
watched
feel like
that
I just
show
heard
ever.
somebody talk about it recently.
Really?
Sister Wives, which is weird. I don't know how people do that.
That's weird.
I think that's just a lot of work.
Okay, that's not weird. The Prophet ﷺ did it.
Oh,
So
true.
let's be
But I mean,
respectful.
it's not weird. But for me personally, that's just something I just,
But like the thing is, you have to treat them equally,
Right.
like completely
which I
equal.
don't, which is it takes very,
Yeah.
very obviously a special individual to be able
Yeah.
to do that. I couldn't do it.
Yeah,
I have my favorites with my cats. So
true.
yeah,
I have favorites. No.
yeah, you have favorites with your students, your
Guys,
cats.
I'm about to work over this summer, and he's making me regret every decision that I'm making
Yeah.
in my life.
Summer's first. She's a teacher. She gets the summer off, so I don't know why she wants to work. I think it's just she's just chill,
Wow,
relax,
that's so kind.
catch vibes.
We went on a bike ride today.
Yes, 30-second bike ride
No, it was like 20 minutes.
with her bogus bike. So it's
I
like
have the
3
bike-
years ago when we were getting bikes. I got a very nice, realistic bike with 7 gears
7 gears.
A
Who
nice
needs 7
bike
gears?
that I can use. And then she was getting hers at the same time, and I told her to get a good bike, but she was like, "No, I want this cute one." Her bike is like the ones with like the basket in front, but it doesn't have a basket. It
It's like
doesn't.
where the handles go.
Yeah,
like,
there's no
shoop.
handbrake. She has to like pedal backwards, like old school, and it's just the worst bike ever. It's terrible, and now she regrets it. But again, guys, like I say every time, they don't listen to us. We just have to keep on trucking. But that was a good conversation.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
really good conversation because I changed your mind.
She did change my mind. I probably wouldn't. Yeah, it just wouldn't. Realistically, it just doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, you just don't want to put yourself in those situations.
Let us know what more topics. Sorry, I'm moving so much and adjusting. I'm trying to get comfortable, but let us know more topics like that. We like talking about just like, you know.
Oh yeah, we said we were talking about red flags.
Yes, red flags. Honestly, I feel like we could make an entire podcast about that though.
Yeah.
So should we save that for the next podcast? We could give you a little glimpse.
Yeah. I would say, for me, the ultimate.
Wait, okay. Are we talking about first before you get to the ultimate red flag? Are you about to say the ultimate red flag?
Yeah.
What? Okay. So are we talking like as you're about to get into a relationship, or a red flag that once you're in a relationship?
Well, I think even if you're in a relationship and before in a relationship, your red flags are still your red flags. You wouldn't get into a relationship with somebody if they had those red flags.
So you're about to say like before, okay, go.
So if I wasn't like the ultimate red flag.
Can I say what I think you're gonna say?
Yeah. What? Go ahead.
Smoking.
That is the ultimate red flag, and not even like smoking in period, but if you smoke cigarettes, I think. I'm not judging, right? Everyone has their.
But you are.
I mean, I'm not. Everyone has their opinions.
Preference.
That's my preference. I just can't do cigarettes, man. Cigarettes are probably the worst thing ever created. The worst things ever created. Like all that extra stuff like weed and what else people smoke? Whatever's smoking. Yeah, but like that stuff, whatever. But I think cigarettes, think it's just, I don't know. It's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just the smell of it.
He doesn't like the vibe.
Yeah, it's just not.
The vibe it gives off.
Yeah. And if you're into that, like the what is that stuff, like the astrology stuff, all that,
like the signs,
like all the signs. Oh, this person acts this way because he's a Sagittarius, Cancer. He's a Libra, Capricorn.
Oh, you hate that stuff?
Man, miss me with that stuff, man. Like
how can you with that stuff?
How can you? Come on, man.
But you always say like I'm a Scorpion
as a joke. First of all, it's not a Scorpion. It's Scorpio.
Oh.
I'm a Scorpion. Look at my stinger.
I did. Guys, I always forget what I am too. I think I'm a Gemini, but I always get stuck between whether I'm a Cancer or a Gemini. Who even made up that stuff? Honestly, that's crazy.
Weird. Probably it came back from way back when. But what are your?
I'm trying to think. Flags? What are my red flags? Probably somebody who, like, maybe it's. I'm trying to think of the difference between my preferences and a red flag. I think a red flag would definitely. I mean, I would never be with somebody. Honestly, I will say though, I would not be with a drinker. I mean, ever. Like, I would not be with somebody who drinks alcohol. But if somebody smoked, it would bother me. But I don't think it would be a deal breaker for me.
I could never.
I don't know. I don't know.
Never.
Like
drinking, smoking
is not cool. Like, I wouldn't want them to do it. But like, what if they did it in their past?
It's called the past for a reason. It ain't the present or the future.
So you'd be okay with that? What if you're the
girl? Or if they're past? Oh yeah, no. Well,
really?
It depends on how far along. If it was like last week, no. It was like, it has to be more than like a couple years.
Like, it can't be just like, oh, I'm changing because of you.
Right, it has to be a couple years. It has to be way before you met me. Like,
okay, drinking for sure. Like, past, I honestly, even if they did it in the past, I'd be really worried because, like, you just never know. Like, you've done it before, so. But then it's also, you have to give people like
bad breath.
Hygiene is a big one. Okay, yeah, I think as far as hygiene goes, bad breath is one of the worst possible things ever. Like your stench in the armpit area. Oh,
that's very specific stench. Did you walk out to people smelling their armpit? Yeah, I think you're cool, but let me smell your armpits.
No,
real
my
quick.
thing also is I like. I'm going back to preference.
Yeah.
Like red flags. What are things that are like deal breakers for me? I think drinking. I wanted to be with a Muslim. That was a deal breaker.
If you know, you know.
He did not. You're making it seem like you converted for me. You did not. He did not.
What else were you saying?
Red flags. Man.
Apparently, she goes for everyone.
No, that's not true. Red flags.
She's
okay, here's a big one. Here's an ultimate one. I hate. Yeah, I just said hate. I hate when people are rude. I hate when people are rude or try to make somebody feel like try to embarrass. I hate when people try to embarrass people. I hate that with a passion. Like I see it on TV shows
Sometimes
a lot.
I do that.
You do that? I hate that.
Sometimes I do that. Only
Like-
because some people just like, I'm just like, yo,
Yeah, I hate that.
you need to be brought down to
So
earth
you're a
little
red
bit.
flag. I hate that so
But she
much.
married me.
No.
She's indecisive.
Like I hate when people like try to put. That's what it is. When people try to put others down.
True.
Oh, ooh.
Yeah, and condescending people, I don't like
Condescending people, that drives me insane. And it makes me emotional and it makes me sad and I hate people like that.
Yeah.
Another red flag for me, I just had one in my brain but I forgot it. Good manners.
That's
Like-
a red flag?
If you don't have good
Oh.
manners.
You want to phrase that a little better?
If you don't have good manners, like for example, when you go to restaurants, like you're really nice to people when you go to restaurants. I always heard that when you go on like a date or you go on in like a blind date or whatever, like a big sign is how they treat the waiter. Have you ever heard that?
Never.
Yeah, it's how they treat the waiter. If they're nice to the waiter, say thank you.
But again, they could just be doing that because they're on a first date.
Yeah, that's
you
why
wouldn't want to be rude on a first date, so you might just
that's
put
why you
that
have
out
to
there.
marry your friend.
True.
That's what we did.
True.
Because you just never, like with all these apps and stuff like that, you just never know like somebody's personality.
Right.
Like we have a friend who's like on apps and stuff and she'll tell us like they'll put like lies. Like you can
Right.
just totally lie on everything.
Right. So again, because those apps are just at
You're
least
perfect.
initially, it's like just physical attraction. If it's there, then you say, all right, I'll
100%.
start talking to this person. Of course, they can lie to me.
But you could be like,
But if you were to just meet them on like a live, let's say Instagram
oh, like
live
an
or
Instagram
something,
live?
right? And you just see their personality like right off the bat.
Wow, that's a good idea.
Somebody should do that.
Yeah. Oh man, I just had another one in my brain.
Yeah.
Somebody they have to I'm saying preferences again, but they have to be funny.
Of course, sense of humor.
Sense of humor is huge. If you're like boring or I've always liked people who are more like outgoing. So like I can't be with somebody who's like super shy and stuff like that.
True, but you're not shy.
That's what I'm saying. So I can't be with
You're
somebody who's shy.
oh,
I feel like I'm an introverted extrovert. We could have a whole conversation about this, like
True.
personalities. He's a very big extrovert, like loves talking to people.
I get my
loves
energy
to
from
hang out.
people.
100%.
I get my energy from people.
But what's funny is he works from home.
Facts.
And then I'm introverted extrovert. Yes, I'm a teacher.
True.
and I'm
But
with
I mean,
people all day
but
long.
the kids, it's different.
I'm with my coworkers all day
That's
long.
true. That's true.
And I have to work with my team, and then I have to work with the school and
That's.
yada,
I
yada.
mean, yeah. That's not really. I mean, it's work. It's not like you guys are at a restaurant. You're randomly meeting people, and you have to talk to them. Because let's say they put you in a restaurant right now or a wedding.
If I had to, I would.
Like for me, if let's say I go to a wedding,
Remember you invited me to your friend's Thanksgiving?
yeah,
And I did a good job there.
Yeah. For me, if you put me in a wedding or like an event where I'm going by myself, I would like talk to people. I'm one of those annoying people that just like goes up and starts random conversations.
Yeah, okay. That I can't do.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, I can't do
yeah.
that. But like if I'm in like, okay, like for example, your group of friends, like the wives and stuff, I talk to everybody.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. But yeah, like to like put me in a space where I know nobody and like and then he leaves and I'm by myself.
Yeah.
Like I need somebody that I know.
I wonder
That's
how
what
many
it is.
relationships are like that, where it's people are just different in that way, or they're very similar. Because I do say opposites attract, but if I'm thinking about a lot of relationships now, where a lot of them are similar.
Like
I think it naturally just happens when you're with somebody long enough. You guys just mesh into one.
but I don't think we're similar. Kind of.
Kind
But like
of.
but
Actually, we're
like,
still different.
for example, like if we went to a place or like a party or something like that, and you'd be fine without me. Like you could just walk off and start like being by himself. Like he can be by himself. He can just walk and he can just.
Right.
Whereas me, like I like the comfort of knowing that somebody's there with me that I can talk to. Because like I don't like the awkwardness. Even if other people don't think it's awkward, I feel awkward internally. Like he can go out to eat by himself or go to the movies by himself.
I've done it. I've gone to movies.
Yeah.
Why not?
You've done that before.
Yeah, I'm a loser. But Who cares?
Yeah.
Anywho, guys.
We can continue that. I feel like we could
Yeah.
think of a lot
Yeah,
more.
We'll continue that.
Yeah, we could
Next
continue.
one.
Yeah, in our next
Yeah.
podcast, we were saying we really wanted to talk about red flags and deal breakers. So maybe we
Deal
can
breakers.
continue
So
that.
yeah, we'll start that. That'll be our next one.
Yeah.
This is episode 6. That'll be episode 7.
Wow, good job. Yeah.
7. Yeah.
Mhm.
Episode 7. So
Great.
thanks for tuning in, guys. Hope you guys like our
Yeah, I was just about
new
to say
setup.
that. Yeah.
If you don't, screw you.
wow.
If you do, we love you. Again, share this, like it,
Yes,
subscribe,
please.
talk to us. We'll talk back. And again, be on the lookout for this Meet Your Match soon. I'm not going to put anything out there specific.
But we
It'll
will
happen
go
soon.
live sometime this week. So
On TikTok or IG?
on TikTok.
TikTok, yeah. TikTok's a little better.
Yeah, I love going on
'Cause
TikTok.
TikTok
live.
is so random. It's like everyone's always
Yeah.
on TikTok.
It's so fun.
Cool.
Okay,
So, thank you
guys.
guys.